Hi there, my name is Phil. This is Phil Health. Today I just decided I was going to make a recording of me doing some beans with vegetables and some rice on the side. I just kind of improvised it. It was a last minute thought, last minute action. So, well, as I'm a vegan, everything's going to be just vegetables. There will be no animal products included. So I'm going to try to make it as healthy as possible. And I'm going to show you what I've already got ready. I made some preps, okay? Okay, here on this pot I got some garlic with onions, little bit pieces, and I'm gonna make like kind of a sauce with olive oil to give it some flavor to it. Before I start anything, I just let it go a bit golden. I also got some other preps here, and there's some bay leaves, there's sea salt, pure sea salt. No, it's not processed, it's just a clean one with all the minerals. There's some olive oil there. It's not, as you can see, it's not extra virgin olive oil as I always use it, but it's just I'm improvising. I'm at someone else's house, and that's what I'm doing. I cook anywhere I go. I can even cook in the street or whatever. And here on this container, I got the vegetables. They are frozen. I usually don't use frozen. But since the owner of the house has some frozen vegetables, okay, and I also bought, because I wanted to make it practical and fast, and I added some cauliflower, some broccoli, some courgette, there's some carrots also. And there's some spinaches also there. Some spinaches. I was about to cut some tomato to add to that sauce to make it thick and give it a little bit of flavor. And when I'm cooking or when I'm eating, I can only think nutrients, and more or less it doesn't really matter the amount of nutrients I'm gonna get. If I think I don't get enough, I just eat more. Anyways, and that's it. I'm gonna move on then. I'm just gonna try to be as fast as possible. Otherwise, okay, let's do it. Okay, first of all, I'm going to light up the cooker. To put the onions and the garlic pieces to give it some flavor. It's gonna start smelling really good. And I'm gonna cut the tomato in little bit pieces. I'm using a tripod to hold my phone, so I'm sorry if sometimes you don't see my face. I think the knife needs a little bit of sharpen. This is also a way to show that we can do healthy meals with anything. for me, as long as it doesn't contain any animal products, that's fine. I've been living like this since June 2016, and I live pretty well with it. Okay, now I just let the bits of onion and garlic get golden. I don't let it toast too much. Then I just add the tomato inside. Tomato or tomatoes. I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna try to make it like a thick sauce. Smelling good. Smelling really good. So I'm going to put the gas a bit down, and I'm going to cover it. I always get one of these, and I put this one inside. So while this is cooking, is getting ready, I'm gonna start getting ready some rice, some white rice to eat it on the side. The first thing I do here is I just add some water. I'm going to add with a measure. I'm going to use a measure to it. I add two cups of these of water. Okay, I can use 3. I use 3, and then okay, that's fine. And then I use one and a half rice, and that's pretty good. 1.5 rice. Let me check this. Nice. You're getting a thick sauce. Getting thicker. And the rice water is boiling, so when the rice water is boiling, I add the bay leaves to it. And I add the rice, 1.5 cups. I dried the cup so the rice doesn't stick. I'm going to put less than 1.5 cups. I'm going to put 1 cup and a quarter. So it doesn't stay too dry. I stir it up a little bit. And I just let it boiling for a while. With the bay leaves on it, giving some herb flavor, and then I think it was too much rice. Okay, that's right. The sauce for the beans it's really good. Now I'm going to add some water to it. Or, yes, I'll add some water. Plenty of water for the vegetables. So the vegetables are going to cook. Okay, the water for the vegetable is not boiling yet, but it's pretty hot. So I'm gonna add the vegetables to it already. Plenty of vegetables. Vegetables that are rich in amino acids. Okay, most probably these are GMO, but there's not much options of non-GMO vegetables and frozen, and they are quite expensive here where I'm living, and I think pretty much everywhere. And I'll stir a little bit, and to the vegetables I'm gonna add a teaspoon of sea salt, one teaspoon of sea salt to the rice, which is gonna be more or less like this amount, a little bit going over the top. That's alright. Sea salt is not really bad for us, only if we consume it in very high doses. If doctors say to a person that a person shouldn't consume salt, it's not completely true. It just needs to decrease the doses, because the salt, the sea salt, contains 84 minerals, and we need those minerals, and iodine and magnesium and other minerals to add to our daily diet. And he actually helps healing the hypertension. Okay, just person needs to be careful with the dosage. Yeah. Okay. And I stirred it a little bit. The rice. You got the salt already. I'm gonna put 2 spoons, just like that, one to the a little bit less fuller to the vegetables, so 1, and a little bit less, and 1.5. And then I'll taste it. I'll see how it tastes. I'll check it out and see if the flavor is okay. I'll stir it up a little bit. It's got garlic. It's got onion. And to this one, I'm also going to put bay leaves inside. Bay leaves inside the vegetables, and then I'm going to add the beans. The beans, I'm going to add them later. And okay, let's leave the vegetables cooking, and the rice, I'm going to put it in the minimum fire. Okay. And to the rice, I'm going to add 2 garlic cloves to give it some flavor. Sometimes I just eat the rice with some salad and I'm ready to go. I got some energy. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about me. Adding garlic to the rice. Okay. I won't add anything else to the rice. Just the garlic and the bay leaves, and that's the white rice. Okay? And that's going to be the mixture that everyone knows and that's very healthy and very energetic, which is the beans with rice. Okay, let me stir a little bit. You know, guys, I use too much rice, so we got a jumbo dosage of rice here. It's alright, no problem. For me, rice is never too much. I mix rice with everything. Just gonna have a little taste. If it's salty enough. Yes. Yes, it's salty enough. Just a little bit more. So a little bit of salt over it. And done. and stirring it a little bit more. Okay. The rice is almost ready, it's almost cooked, and when it's coming to this point, I just I turn it off and I close it with a lid. And it's gonna end up cooking by itself. Okay? Okay. It's gonna end up, there's the garlic, there's everything, and then I'll check it later, see if everything's okay. The vegetables are here, the water is not boiling yet, so the vegetables are not cooked yet. Okay? Now to the vegetables, I'm gonna add a soup spoon of spices. So I'm gonna use oregons, just a little bit of oregons. I don't have any dosages, you know, predefined or default or whatever dosages. I just I use my eyes and I see the amount. Parsley, a little bit of parsley too, inside the spoon, and a little bit of thyme. Okay. I actually know what these herbs are all for, and I'd like to tell you, parsley is very good for the kidneys, to cleanse the kidneys. Oregano is a very good anti-parasitic. They all got all the essential oils anyways. Thyme, I don't really remember what thyme is, I just know it's very healthy. That's what I know. And there's, I love this spice. I don't abuse on it, which is turmeric. And I just add a little bit too on top of the herbs, like half a spoon of teaspoon, and this is a very good anti-inflammatory, and I'll just shove it inside. I'll stir it up, just like Bob Marley music. Stir it up, little darling, stir it up. I love that song actually. I'm not a very good singer anyways. I'm going to see if it's salty enough. Yes, it is. Very nice. I'm gonna get the beans ready. Today I'm using beans from the can. I don't usually do this, but you know, I'm going through a different phase in my life, and I need to have some like go for less expensive things, though they are not very healthy, but it's just a phase anyways. Everything's gonna get better. I'm gonna take out the water out of it.